Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a LEGO seasonal Christmas set review. Taking a look at set number 40499, Santa's Sleigh. This is a 2021 seasonal set that released in October of 2021. Now, LEGO every year releases a seasonal Christmas set, and this is what 2021 set was. And it contains one minifigure, 343 pieces, and retail for $36.99 USD, $49.99 Canadian, and $36.99 euros. And this is also a LEGO store / LEGO shop at home exclusive. So here we have the Santa Sleigh. Now, I just want to say I had a pleasant time building this set. Lots of intriguing building techniques, and overall, this looks like a great build once you finish it. I don't really have complaints in terms of the looks of the set. You have 4 reindeer. Now, supposedly people call this the Reindeer Battle Pack because, you get 4 reindeer, and apparently people want to army build a reindeer for some reason. But, yeah, I'd say this is well worth the fan name of the Reindeer Battle Pack because you do get 4 of them, and they are apparently hard to get in sets or just in general overall. Design of them look pretty cool. However, they do have a little bit of a feature to them, I guess. If you don't want them to be carrying Santa's sleigh, it's a little bit of a process, a bit of a messy one too, because this harness that holds the reindeer in place is all brick built. You can kind of remove the harness, and there is an option to remove the reindeer from the brick built harness. And this is all one piece that has rubber antlers, but the rest of it is a hard plastic, and there is some nice printing. But yeah, anyway, if you don't want them to carry Santa's sleigh, they have a little build for a back, I guess. So you just plop that on there, and you have yourself a regular reindeer. If you want to army build these, I guess. One complaint, though, is that you don't really have anywhere to put this. I mean, like, there is an idea I have where you could put this, but we'll have a look at that later on in the video. But moving on, the harness looks pretty good. No complaints about that. There is a sticker on this 1x2 tile, and that is the same sticker piece, repetitive for the entirety of the build. Now, in terms of posability for the reindeer, you can kind of move side to side, and you can lift them up that far, maybe even a bit higher if you guys kind of tell, but kind of get it like that. Posability. Make it look like they're moving in the night, But it does feel kind of fragile. I wouldn't recommend doing it like that because this will just droop over and it's just overall fragile. This does require 2 hands to kind of have a play feature with it, or playability, I mean. But yeah, I'm not a fan of these exposed studs. I wish there would have been a bar or a tile that would have covered this up. Just looks a little messy to me personally. Now, there is enough room for Santa to sit there. However, there is no more room to sit other minifigures comfortably. So that's a bit of a nitpick for me that you can't sit other minifigs on here. It can't be done. I've tried. Like, here, just taking a random minifigure that I have nearby me. Like, the arm, the arms get in the way, and you can't sit. Like, you can kind of get this guy sitting on there, but the arm is in the way of this piece right here. And I think it would be better if you switch the exposed studs to the front. It would make it a little bit easier for posing if you want to pose 2 minifigures on the sleigh, but it is primarily designed to have just Santa, which we'll have a look at later. One thing I forgot to mention, there is a sticker of a SC for Santa Claus at the front there, and if you kind of see in there, you can see there is a sticker of the world, kind of like his route for where he's going on Christmas night. That is a sticker, however. There is some legroom for Santa to stand in, but it does look a little awkward when you try to do that. So just don't. Overall, the sizing of this build is a little wonky, I will admit. Yeah, can't really quite get him on there. Kind of an issue, I guess, but you can put him on there. So go and grab some gifts. Now, for the gifts, You get all kinds of different shapes and sizes for brick-built presents. You do have two in the dark red colors. You have two with a blue box styling coloring, I guess, and one with that's just red and green, green and yellow, dark green and gold, and a pink gift box. Those are all the brick-built gifts. You can't fit anything inside them because they're all brick-built, unfortunately. I think they could have used some actual crates as gifts, maybe, like one or two would have been nice. But you do have a nice little teddy bear. That's always a nice inclusion. I can't complain about that. Same thing goes for the guitar piece. I think this is probably the first time I own a copy of this piece. I could be wrong, but still, nice piece to have. I think it would have been cooler if LEGO would have included it as a wrapped guitar. I think that would have been a lot cooler. You do get a pair of skates for Santa to use, as well as the poles that go with it. Now, if you want, you can put Santa on this, like I mentioned earlier. And I kind of wish there would have been a little backpack included with this. That way you could have recreated that December promo for this year. That way you could have had like him recreating that polybag. I don't know. You kind of get what I'm saying with the picture that I'm showing on screen right now? That's what I'm trying to refer to. But yeah, if you want to store all these gifts inside the Santa sleigh, I'll show you how, along with a tip of my own to show you off to you guys. So if you're wondering what the sleigh looked like without all the gifts inside it, that's what it looks like. So yeah, let's fill this sleigh up with some gifts. Now you may have remembered me mentioning earlier these little 1x2s that are used for the backs of the reindeer that you don't really have anywhere to store. Well, I mean, like, technically if you shove them back here, you can have some space to store them. You kind of have to compact them a little bit. Be careful how you do that. But just put these in first if you're putting in the gifts, I would say. And I don't know, just try and go for 4 corners, something like that. I don't know, just shove them in there. It doesn't fully matter how you put them in. And then just throw in the gifts like so. Again, it doesn't matter. They all technically will fit in there in the end because it's not meant to be perfect. A lot of the Santa sleigh iterations have the sleigh overflowing with gifts. I think that adding in these pieces heighten that look even more. As you can see, because at the beginning of the video I had them without them at the bottom, whereas now we are putting them in. So just fit them in wherever you see fit. Like, even the instructions don't necessarily tell you how to put this in. They just tell you, yeah, have fun with it, place it in wherever you want, and there you go. It's all in there, kind of looking like it's overflowing a bit, but that's what we want. We want an overflowing sleigh full of gifts, and that looks pretty awesome, I'd say. So that's a little tidbit I thought I'd show you guys. Moving on to the rest of the build, however, on the back of the build, you do have 2 stickers right here, and you do have a license plate. I don't quite know what that's referencing. I feel like it's saying Santa, maybe. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, there is one more little feature. Now, it is a pain, because I think if LEGO would have included some studs on the bottom here, it would have had more clutch ability, but you kind of have to fiddle with it a little bit. Kind of wiggle out the drawer a little bit. There you go. And inside is a carrot and a pretzel to feed the reindeer with. And it's pretty easy to put back in there. That's probably my only complaint, is that, you know, it takes some fiddling around with to get that drawer open. So I think that could have been designed a bit better, but oh well. But yeah, enough talking about the sleigh. Let's have a look at the minifigure included in this set. So we have the main minifigure included in this set, Santa Claus himself. I actually like this version of Santa Claus out of all the versions so far to date. Just mainly with the dual molded legs, and just overall the look of him definitely is a Santa Claus minifigure, especially with the unique, exclusive to this set currently, as the time it's recording, facial print, which we'll have a look at in a second here. But yeah, this figure does have some nice dual molded legs. I love the look of that. Definitely looks perfect in my opinion. I guess it's okay that they reused the same Santa torso that they've been reusing in advent calendars and smaller sets. and whatnot. It's with that candy cane on the back. It's alright, I guess. Kind of would have liked something a little bit different, but that's fine. His accessory is a Santa's Nice List. I kind of wonder if LEGO would make a Santa's Naughty List or something like that. Now, in terms of that print, you can only really read the Santa's Nice List words, but other than that, for me, the printing, it all just kind of blends together, so you can kind of make out the names, but not fully. I think LEGO could have done better with the printing on that, but what can you do? But that's on a 2x3 tile that Santa just holds on to. You could store that in the storage compartment if you want to not have him hold on to anything. But yeah, removing that and all of his accessories and such, we can have a better look at the minifigure's facial print. Now, this currently is an exclusive facial print just to this set. No double-sided facial printing, unfortunately. But this looks pretty cool. It's definitely a replacement beard if you lose the original beard, which is fine. Kind of looks like a younger version of Santa. I mean, like, even placing the little hat on it, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to what else is included in this set. Taking a quick look at the instructions, they tell you what's in bag 1 and in bag 2. You kind of get a lot of the main contents in bag number 1. If you want the reindeers, they do come individually packed, so that's useful if you just want to pull the reindeers out of the battle pack itself. And looking at the back of the instructions, you can see nothing too special. No advertisements for any Christmas sets because this is a LEGO seasonal set, so I don't know what they would advertise. But yeah, here is the parts listing on the back, and then the win at the back. In terms of extra parts, this is what I got in my copy of the set. Overall, I'd say this is an amazing Christmas seasonal display set to get your hands on. It's definitely a little bit high for the price, but I'd say it's worth it given the fact that, you got some nice little reindeers to army build with. By the way, if you're one of those people who actually army build with reindeers, please feel free to send me a picture of that via the social media links in the description below. I would love to see that. But yeah, overall, great build. Hands down, would recommend this if you're thinking about it. They don't really release a Santa sleigh in a lot of sets that commonly, so I'd say definitely go out of your way to pick this setup, even though it may be a little hard to find. It is quite a popular one as of the time of this recording, so I wish you the best of luck for that. But yeah, anyway, that's more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, consider leaving a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit that bell notification to be very much appreciated. Check out the social media links in the description below. And yeah, again, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Till then, see you later.